And we stop carrying around a bunch of negative emotional baggage. We know how to just talk and deal with some stuff and agree to disagree, to have that power out and just move on. Reflective thinking turns your experience into insights. All right. Here's what I'm going to leave you for today. Experience alone does not add value to a life, but incite people they actually gain because of their experience. And experience becomes valuable when you start thinking, and it informs and equips us for new expectations of what it is that God has called for us to do and what we are to believe. We got to be careful to get out of our experiences the wisdom in it. You got to have the wisdom of the experience. You got to learn from some stuff. You got to know what to do, what not to do. You got to know what not to say, what to say, and you got to know how to not just allow yourself to just stay in a place that God did not ordain you to be in. You have to make sure that your thinking increases your confidence in your decision making. Why did you say that to me, Pete? Because your decision making will help you to diffuse the doubts that surround some negative judgments. And it also gives you some confidence for your next decision that you will make the right decision. When you reflect, hear me, on an issue, you don't have to repeat every step of the thinking for you to face it again. Let me give you this as I close. Give me the baby, not the labor pains. I don't need a 20-minute dissertation for a 5-second answer. I don't need to go through that type of thinking. I just need to know. Now, if it's something that I know we're going to have a conversation about, then it helps me to clarify the bigger picture. So I have to make sure that I'm going back, that I'm spending time pondering on what I've done, what I've seen, what was said. It will help me with my ideas. It will help me with my experiences to give me more of an accurate context. If a person loses their job and they reflect actually on what happened, they may actually see the pattern of the events that led to their dismissal and why things were actually their responsibility. You have to make sure that you realize the larger scheme, the larger scale of things. You will be better off in your new position, hear me, because it fits your skills and your desires based off of your past experiences. Without reflection, it's going to be very difficult. Hear me. It's going to be very difficult for you to see that big picture. So you have to know you love the product, but can you go through the process? Can y'all write that down, please? You love the product, but can you go through the process? Did you know the process to make that product what it is? Do you know until you learn how to appreciate the process, you will never really love that product? Amen. I'm telling you, I am a person now that begins to process because I begin to think. Now, hear me. Thinking sometimes can lead you into the wrong place. But let me give this to you as I close for you today. The unexamined life is not worth living. Let me give it to you again. The unexamined life is not worth thinking. Let me give it to you one more time. The unexamined life is not worth thinking. All right. Most people in our culture today, they don't think. Y'all heard me just say that. They skate along. All right. So hear me. And I want to say this to you as we get ready to go. You need to set aside some time for some serious reflection. Set some time aside for some serious reflection. For most people, reflection and self-examination does not come naturally. Okay. It is actually, if you be honest, it's really uncomfortable. It is an uncomfortable activity, for a variety of reasons. You have a hard time staying focused. You find that process is really dull for you. You may not like spending time thinking about emotional, difficult issues. But I must say this, if you do not carve out some time, you are unlikely to achieve a lot of things. You have to make sure that you take some time to focus. I'm always a person that focuses. I'm a person that always believes in studying. I'm a person that always believes in getting what I should get. I'm a person that believes I have to make myself available to get what I need to do. And here's my last point for the day. I promise you I gotta go. I'm only 5 minutes away from my goal. Remove yourself from distractions. Remove yourself from distractions. As much as any other kind of thinking, reflection requires some solitude. Can you write that down, please? Reflection requires solitude. Distraction and reflection simply does not mix. Did y'all hear me? Let me give it to you again. Distraction and reflection does not mix. And one of the reasons why it does not mix is because you cannot accomplish a lot if you are growing personally. You won't be able to do it if you're dealing with a bunch of things that are keeping you all focused from achieving those goals. I speak into your spirit. I speak into your day that I want to say this to you. I've separated myself from many distractions, hear me, for good blocks of time, hear me, and when I'm in my place, everything else does not matter. As long as you remove yourself from distractions and interruptions and you find yourself in that healthy place, I'm telling you, you will go far from where God is trying to give you. That's my time. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Tomorrow I will be remotely. I'm looking forward to talking to you all. God bless y'all. Delta, I'm on my way. God bless y'all. Keep me in your prayers and that God will utilize us for his glory. God bless you.